Princess Zara stood at the edge of the crystal balcony overlooking the vast purple oceans of Valdris Prime. Her silver skin shimmered under the twin suns, but her heart felt heavy with shame. For 23 cycles she had failed to produce an heir despite being bonded to 3 different noble males of her species. The royal physicians had declared her barren a curse that brought dishonor to the ancient bloodline. The arrival of the human delegation changed everything. Ambassador Lisa. Morgan led a small team of Earth diplomats seeking trade agreements with the Valdrian Empire. Humans were considered primitive by most galactic standards, but they possessed something unique that caught the attention of King Theron: biological compatibility. With multiple alien species, Lisa was different from what Princess Zara had expected. Humans were smaller than Valdrians with strange pale skin and odd-colored eyes. But there was something magnetic about Lisa. Her confidence and the way she spoke, with such passion about her people. The princess found herself drawn to the human woman in ways she could not explain. During the formal negotiations, King Theron made an unexpected announcement. He declared that Princess Zara would be given as a diplomatic gift to the humans as a gesture of goodwill. The princess felt her world collapse around her. She was being cast away like a broken tool, no longer useful to her father or her people. Lisa protested immediately, stating that humans did not accept people as gifts and that such arrangements violated their moral code. But King Theron insisted, explaining that his daughter was worthless to their empire, and that taking her would actually be doing them a favor. The humiliation burned through Zara like acid. That night, Lisa visited the princess in her chambers. She explained that while she could not stop the king, she would ensure that Zara was treated with dignity and respect on Earth. The human woman sat beside her on the ornate bed and gently took her hand. The touch sent strange sensations through the princess' body, unlike anything she had experienced with her previous mates. Over the following days, as preparations were made for departure, Lisa spent increasing amounts of time with Zara. She taught the princess about human culture and customs while Zara shared the secrets of Valdrian technology and biology. Their conversations grew more intimate, and the princess began to feel something she had never experienced before: genuine affection. The journey to Earth took several weeks aboard the human vessel named Horizon. During this time, Zara and Lisa grew closer. The human woman was patient and kind, helping the princess adjust to the ship gravity and atmosphere. She never made Zara feel like a burden or a charity case. Instead, she treated her as an equal and a friend. Strange things began happening to Zara's body during the voyage. She felt energized in ways she had never experienced. Her skin took on a more vibrant silver hue, and she noticed increased strength and agility. The ship medical officer, Dr. Amy Foster, ran tests but could find no explanation for the changes. When they reached Earth, Zara was amazed by the blue and green planets so different from her purple homeworld. Lisa brought her to a facility where other alien refugees were being helped to integrate into human society. But Zara was special. She was the first Valdrian to visit Earth, and scientists were eager to study her biology. Dr. Helen Nash led the research team studying Zara. She discovered something remarkable. The princess DNA was not just compatible with human genetics, it was enhanced by human proximity. The interaction between their biologies was creating something entirely new. The infertility that had plagued her was actually an evolutionary adaptation, waiting for the right catalyst. Lisa had become that catalyst. Without realizing it, her presence was triggering dormant genetic sequences in Zara that would allow reproduction with humans. The process was unprecedented in galactic history. 2 species from different star systems developing biological compatibility through emotional bonding. As weeks passed, Zara realized she was experiencing changes that felt familiar yet different. Her body was preparing for something that had been impossible before. The tests confirmed what seemed impossible. She was developing reproductive capability, but only with human genetic material. Lisa was shocked. When Dr. Nash explained the situation, the human woman had not expected their growing relationship to have such profound biological implications, but she also could not deny her feelings for the alien princess. Their bond had grown beyond friendship into something deeper and more meaningful. Meanwhile, on Valdris Prime, King Theron received reports about his daughter's condition through diplomatic channels. At first, he dismissed the news as human propaganda, designed to make their primitive species seem important. But as more detailed scientific data arrived, he began to understand the implications. If Princess Zara could produce offspring with humans, it would create the first hybrid species in known galactic history. Such beings could potentially bridge the gap between advanced alien civilizations and emerging species like humanity. The political and scientific value would be immeasurable. King Theron's rage grew as he realized what he had done in casting away his daughter. He had given the humans the key to genetic evolution that could elevate their status in the galaxy from primitives to equals or even superiors. The trade agreement he had sought was now meaningless compared to what he had lost. On Earth, Zara and Lisa relationship deepened into love. The princess had found not just acceptance but genuine partnership with someone who valued her for who she was, rather than what she could produce. Lisa had discovered that love could transcend species and even basic biology. Dr. Nash confirmed that Zara's body was ready for reproduction, but warned that the process would be irreversible. Once she conceived with human genetics, she would be forever changed, no longer fully Valdrian, but something new. The princess faced a choice between her past and an unknown future. Zara made her decision without hesitation. She chose Lisa and humanity over her birth family who had rejected her. The conception process was assisted by human medical technology, but the emotional bond between the two women was what made it possible. Love had literally changed her biology. When King Theron learned that his daughter was carrying a human hybrid child, his fury knew no bounds. He declared war on humanity, demanding the return of his daughter and the destruction of any hybrid offspring. The Galactic Council was divided, with some species supporting the Valdrian claim, while others recognized human sovereignty. The pregnancy progressed, unlike anything seen before. The hybrid child showed signs of incredible potential, combining Valdrian mental abilities with human adaptability and emotional intelligence. Scientists across the galaxy watched in fascination as a new form of life developed. Lisa stood by Zara throughout everything, providing emotional support and protection. As political tensions escalated, Earth military forces prepared for possible Valdrian attack, while diplomatic efforts continued. The couple had become the center of an interstellar crisis. As Zara approached, the Birth King Theron made a final ultimatum: return his daughter and surrender the hybrid child, or face the full might of the Valdrian fleet. Earth leaders refused, knowing that giving in would set a dangerous precedent for alien interference in human affairs. The birth of the hybrid child changed everything. The infant displayed remarkable abilities from the moment of birth, showing signs of telepathic communication and advanced motor control. The child represented hope for peaceful coexistence between species, but also the threat of a new form of life that could surpass both parent species. King Theron arrived at Earth with his war fleet, but when he saw his grandchild, something in him shifted. The infant reached out with tiny fingers and touched his mind through telepathic contact. The child carried the memories and love of both parents bridged into something entirely new. Faced with the reality of his grandchild and seeing his daughter's happiness, King Theron was forced to reconsider his position. The hybrid infant represented not just a political challenge but a new branch of his family tree. The king who had cast away his barren daughter now saw the continuation of his bloodline in ways he never imagined. The story ended with an uneasy peace. King Theron withdrew his fleet and recognized his daughter's right to choose her own path. The hybrid child became a symbol of possibility, showing that love could overcome biological barriers and political divisions. Zara had found her purpose not as a failed princess, but as the mother of a new species. Princess Zara had transformed from a rejected royal into the key to humanity's future in the galaxy. Her supposed weakness had become the greatest strength, bridging two worlds. Through the power of love and the miracle of life itself, the King Fury had given way to grudging respect and the recognition that sometimes the greatest gifts come in unexpected forms.